Yo, you guys, Wolf here, and today I'm going to be making a video that's going to be aimed towards all of the very beginners of Siege. So this is people who just picked up the game and they want to get good at it as fast as possible, and they maybe have a dream to, take it to the pro league or just somewhere bigger and just have fun with it at the same time, right? So first thing I'd like to mention is that I'm going to be competing in the up and coming Siege Rivals tournament. The qualifiers on the 13th. So me and my team next, we will be competing in that. So I hope to see you guys there. They'll be streamed on Twitch. And I also stream on Twitch myself. My Twitch will be in the description if you guys would like to head over and stop by, chill out, or even ask questions about any videos or ask for any tips or anything. I'm streaming every day. My Twitter is also in the description. You guys can DM me or whatever. Just follow me to get notifications on anything, and then make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment if you have any questions or anything, and I'll get to you guys 100%. All right, let me get into the tips now. So first tip I'd like to talk about is droning. This is something that I see a lot of new players not using correctly. The thing with drones is that they're pretty much your second life, right? Because you can throw them in, it won't kill you if your drone dies or whatever, right? So really use your drones, but also use them wisely. So when using a drone, you usually want to use it when you're first entering the building. Try to keep it alive, right, in the prep phase. One thing I see a lot of new players doing is that they just throw it right into sight, and when they throw it right into sight, the operators obviously shoot it. You don't need to see the bomb, right? When you play long enough, it just kind of happens where you know what bomb site the defenders will be going. Just like like best site on Clubhouse is CCTV, so you'll know that okay, the first bomb site they're probably going is CCTV, right? And you can also tell by sound, so you really only need to have your drone in the building, and just depending on where you hear reinforcements or maybe even gunshots, then you'll know where the bomb site is. So try to really keep your drone alive in any circumstance you can, because saving drone and using your drones is very helpful. And when using your drones, make sure you aren't droning too much. Make sure that you drone like a room or two ahead of you, push into the room that you just droned, then rinse and repeat, right? Because if you drone the whole entire map within that time that you jump into the building, then somebody could have, went into the room that you just went in, and you're like, what, I droned this guy. But no, you really droned the whole entire map. While you were across the map with your drone, he managed to get into the room. So just make sure you're saving drones and really abusing them. Make sure you're using them correctly. And yeah, let me get on to the next tip now. Next tip I want to talk about is picking your operator and operator roles. So usually the basic roles are a support, flex, and a fragger, right? So a fragger is usually a 3-speed, sometimes a 2-speed. So like Zofia is a fragger that's a 2-speed. Fraggers usually have good guns, not much utility. So when you're playing a fragger, you really rely on that guy to be able to get his picks. Get 2 or 3 kills around. If not, be some use to the round. The reason why people don't use Ash in comp is because, or well, not a lot of people, is because to be able to have an Ash, you really have to rely on that person. They have to be super consistent to be able to drop 2 or 3 kills around. So unless you have somebody who's that consistent and good at it, then they'll be running. There will be no Ash, right? They'll usually be running a Zofia. Reason why they run Zofia is because she has more utility. She has 2 concussions and 2 impacts, so she's just overall a lot more useful to the team. Then when it comes to a flex role, you usually will be playing all the operators, right? You're somebody who's good at playing any op that the team needs. So 1 second you can be the fragger, so you'll be playing like a Zofia or something. Next round you'll be playing the thermite, right, who's a support, and you'll be supporting the round, right? So you're just good at playing any op, and you can really do anything to help win that round. And then when it comes to support are usually a thermite, a smoke, a Thatcher, and stuff like that. Support ops aren't usually the ones getting the kills. They usually are the ones droning in the fraggers. they're the ones who are helping the team win the round the most with their support operators, because they have a lot more utility. So yeah, play all the ops, see which one you do the best on, see which one you enjoy playing as well, and then try to stick to it, try to master it. And yeah, I found out that I really like playing Fragger. I like entering. I like being the entry. I like fragging out on defense. It's just my thing. And I wasn't good at it in the beginning. I was very bad at it. I don't mind that whiff on the Habana, by the way. Um, but all I did was that I did a bunch of T-Hunt like 2 hours a day. I did a ton of stuff just to improve at it. And now I am where I am today. I'm a Plat 2 with a 1.3 KD as of right now, solo queued. So yeah. Next tip I'd like to talk about is your mechanics. This can also be helpful to anyone coming from console to PC. The best way to improve mechanics is running terrace hunts, or now called training grounds or whatever. T-hunts, they really help with getting your mechanics down if you're not very good, or if, like, the keyboard and mouse still feels kind of foreign to you. Just make sure that you're on a good sense, that you found good. I made a whole entire video, a 25-minute video on it'll be in the description, on how to find your sense, how to how to practice your aim. And I also had one on keyboard, how to practice your movement. And so all of those will be in the description, so you guys can just check that out if you need to. So just a lot of T-Hunt, and even some Kovacs if you want. That's a aim training software that I also talk about in the aim train video. And it's very hard to get it all down to where you're super comfortable. I only just started getting comfortable with this game probably like 3 weeks ago. I've been playing the game for about 6 months now, and I only just started becoming very confident in my ability to actually play against higher level people like diamonds, champs around there, just a few weeks ago. And so it takes time, it takes a lot of work. When I was new, I used to put like 12 hours a day into this game. It was crazy. And that put me where I am now. I worked at the game a lot, and I had fun with it at the same time. It was a lot of fun. So last thing I'd like to talk about for you new players is make sure that you're having fun with the game. I remember once I left my it wasn't really like a roster. It was almost like a 10-man server. But we had like our own roster, and we would work with these people, and it was really good. I was like a silver back then. It was really good at like kickstarting my motivation to want to play comp. And when that kind of ended, I met this one guy, and me and him played for a while. He was like a Plat 2 at the time, and I was like, I like to play entry. But I was a silver. I was terrible at it. I had terrible gun skill. Never acted on intel. And acting on intel is a huge thing. Acting on intel is you have somebody joining you, and you're joining yourself, and you see somebody's there, you act on it immediately, and you get the pick, right? And, excuse me. And so, I was just a very bad fragger overall. So he was like, I don't think you're fit for a fragger. I think you're fit for a support. I let all of this get in my head, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm just on the thermite now. I guess I'm just a support. And what that did was that I was forcing myself to play thermite, forcing myself to get good at smoke. Never got good at smoke. I'm terrible with smoke still. And, that just really made me hate the game. I didn't want to play the game anymore. And I was forcing myself to play the game, and it really took a toll on my mental state while playing the game. So just make sure that you're having fun with it. And if somebody says you're not good at something, then just get better at it. Put in the time to get better at it. That's what I did. I heard that I wasn't good, and I knew that I wasn't good, so I ran T-Hunt 2 hours a day, Kovacs 30 minutes a day, and, again, that put me where I am now. So, don't be too tough on yourself. Have fun with the game. It's Siege. It's a video game in the end. And, yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. Again, I have other tutorials in the description. Make sure you guys hit up my Twitch. Make sure you guys come root for us during Twitch Rivals. I'd really appreciate it. I mean, not Twitch Rivals, Siege Rivals. And, if you have any questions, comment down below. I guarantee I have the answer to it. So yeah, I'm gonna let this last clip play out here. Pretty sure it's a 1v2, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Oh man.
Is that a Blackbeard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
He's upstairs.
Oh, up top, Jackal.
Dead.
nice.
Got him.
That's nice.
Yeah, so Blackbeard, Jackal, and I think an IQ. Or no, Fuse.
Yeah,
Right?
that's it.
The Lax is the IQ player.
Well, it's a Blackbeard and a Jackal guaranteed. Seabass, you did see one outside the wall.
I
East
did.
side.
One's truck store. Truck store.
We don't have any
There's a
good
barricade on
cams.
that. I don't know.
They're joining up pantry.
One's in laundry. Laundry.
Careful over peeking.
Dead?
Nice.
Jumped into
So,
pantry.
so good,
it's a
Seabass. Jackal
Jackal and a Blackbeard.
In
Where?
pantry.
One's pantry.
One
Oh,
pantry.
It's Blackbeard. It's Blackbeard.
Again? Yeah, just one. I see one.
Yeah, the other one was Jackal. He was upstairs. Don't know where he rotated.
Oh, he got me. No, he's inside. He's inside. I'm gonna try to get the cover then.
Nice.
He
Oh,
pushed
left.
in.
Oh, he's
You're so
inside.
good.
He's so good. Let's go.
Good round.
Nice job, Wolf.
I'm so glad you saw his little head right there.
Yeah.
If that was,
Yeah,
if you were on 4-3, you wouldn't have saw that.
I saw it.
Shut up, Cole.